lats, traps, and delts. So that's traps, lats, and delts. That's what makes you look big like a cobra and swole up in the neck like the Rock. So we're getting ready to do shrugs. I don't mind the free weights, but I like to use the equipment because it tends to focus more on the muscle you're trying to work and I have less tendency to hurt myself. So on the stroke machine, I'm starting with 180 pounds, which is about my body weight. And that's probably about 50% of my max. When you're doing this, you're going to work a lot of your hand strength, some of your forearms, but mainly it's going to focus right in here. Because what you want to do is, as you're picking up, whether you're sitting or standing, you want to try to just squeeze your shoulders to your ears. Just squeeze them as hard as you can on every rep. 270 and 9, you do 360. Okay, so it's not 270, it's going to be about 360 will be my max. I'm sorry, I'm stupid, I can't do math. This is 270 right here. Okay. Brain don't work too good once I start throwing all the blood out of it. So there, my hands are literally can't grip it anymore. They're starting to fail. I could probably. A lot of guys, and I should probably be using their straps, wrist straps that you wrap around the bar as you're lifting. And what it does is it takes some of the stress off your hands and puts it basically on your arms. I would recommend using that, especially if you're doing free weights. Because your hands are, with that weight bar, your hands are going to get tore up. If you're not wearing gloves, you're going to get calluses. So, lifting straps are pretty cheap. You can get them at Walmart, of course, any kind of sporting goods store. I think Walmart sells the Delts brand for about $10. So then when I'm resting, my rest periods are about 2 minutes in between sets, which is, I think, kind of the standard when you're lifting heavy, which is what I'll be doing for the next 4 months or so, trying to put on size. So I'm going to lift, rest for about 2 minutes, which is what about takes to catch your breath, maybe change the weights, and step back to it. If you're looking for higher reps, which is going to get you more definition, you want to rest for maybe 45 seconds to a minute and a half, minute and 20, and then go right back to doing as many reps as you can. I know I'm doing as many reps as I can, but the amount of weight I'm doing dictates I need to rest a little bit more, or it's really not worth the effort. I'm not going to get as many reps as I probably could. Catch your breath. Think about how stupid you are for lifting weights in an air-conditioned facility for no reason whatsoever other than to look good, and then do it again.
This is him going back down. Took one off.
To give my traps a break, I'm going to move on to my delts and my lat. So this machine is specifically set up for your rear deltoid. It's going to give you that diamond shape in the middle of your back. Basically, I'm going to sit down facing the machine, grab hold of the bar, and just pull back and squeeze. It's always squeeze and hold for about a half second. You want to squeeze those muscles and feel it. But like I said, you're really not doing anything but going through the motion. You're wasting your time. hurts. Not that flexible.
So basically he's gonna go back down now, all the way back down to 100. I'm gonna link in the description bar the as I was saying, I'll link in the description box the wrist straps he was talking about for weightlifting. And also, the next video is going to be about his supplements, what he uses to gain muscle weight. So we'll do a whole video on that, and those will also be in the description box.
Okay, these are skull crushers. That's the only name I know them by. It's going to work. Not so much for traps, but some muscles right here, and lats and delts. There's 90 pounds on it right now. This is another machine I haven't used very often. I usually do this with a curl bar.
I think he said we're going up to 230.
She's got basically a seat belt on it. 230 is 50 pounds more than I weigh. So in order to keep my butt from coming up off the machine, I'm going to have to strap myself.
$230.
It's going to work your anterior and posterior shoulder, basically your whole shoulder, and it's going to work your traps. This is going to give you a wide stance, big looking neck. I'm going to do this one. You can do this with barbells, dumbbells. You'll see me do that in a minute. My last exercise, I'm going to superset just to kind of burn myself out. Lateral raise at 80 pounds. Basically 6 sets, start at about 50 to 60% of my max, jump weight, and then roll back down. So this is like a rope pull. I learned it from one of my buddies that's a trainer in St. Louis. It's really going to work your delts. What you want to do is you kind of want to lock your arms. And in a pulling motion, you try to keep your arms locked, not straight out, but locked in position. And you just want to basically row towards your midsection. Start with the rope, wherever's comfortable, about neck height. That's too much weight. That's all that is.
How much weight is it?
42.5 pounds. Like I said, when you're doing pull downs and stuff and working your triceps, that's one thing, but with your arms locked, you're pulling strictly with this muscle back here and right here. The last two I'll superset, basically doing a row and a lateral raise with dumbbells, free weights. I don't use a lot of weight with either one, basically because I'm going from one exercise to the next back to back. So I'll do a row, I'll do as many as I can, then I'll step over and I'll do a lateral raise as many as I can. I'm starting at 45 with the row and 20 with the lateral raise, and then I'll rest for 30 seconds and do it again. I'll do about 3 to 4 sets.
He said 75.
No, 95.
Is it 90 or 95?
95, dude. Heavy.
You're heavy. I could probably say all the crazy stuff I wanted to, and he would not even know until he watches this video. He's gonna like pass out or something.
Done. You filming?
No.
So, pre-workout, I do, before I start working out, about 30 minutes before, I hit 40 grams of protein and about 5 grams of creatine. Basically to feed my body, keep me from using the nutrients all up and burning my muscle. And the creatine, I mean, it helps with your vascular system, it dilates, pumps blood to your muscles and holds it there. Post-workout, I'm going to do another 40 grams of protein, drink plenty of water, and go get something to eat. I'm hungry. That's it. And peak.
I have scissors.
My life.
Your life.
My life. I forgot about the pixie sticks. Pixie sticks, according to Jim Stepani on bodybuildingwork.com. It's a good website for workouts, nutrition. The guy's got a PhD and he's fucking ripped.
Yes.
He says pixie sticks, Haribo gummy bears. They're full of glycogen.
Sour Patch Kids.
Not so much.
Yaha.
Okay, apparently Sour Patch Kids, but I trust the guy with the PhD. He says Haribo gummy bears, pixie sticks. 10 of the little ones, 1 of the big ones post-workout. It's like pure sugar. So all that energy you just burned, it's putting it back in your system. I know people say, stay away from sugars, refined sugars, all this, but every guy, every certified trainer that comes through that door back there tells me I'm doing the right thing. And personally, it's working. Like, I'm not gaining any fat. It's not making me crazy. It works.
You are crazy.
Okay, I am crazy. Unlock the door here. So the pixie stick, I just take it with my protein. Just slam it, and I can keep up with her, who is 10 years younger than me, and our 2-year-old terrorist at home.